The concept of communication. Communication has been defined in different ways by different people. Some of the basic definitions are: communication can be defined as the process of transfer of information between people, resulting in a common understanding between them. Communication is an exchange of facts, ideas, opinions, or emotions between two or more persons. Communication is the sum of all things a person does when he wants to create understanding in the minds of others. Communication is the process whereby a person attempts to influence the ideas, actions, and behavior of another person. Transfer of information from the sender to the receiver, with the information being understood by the receiver, is known as communication. Another important aspect of communication relates to understanding the distinction between hearing and listening. Listening is not the same as hearing. In hearing, one uses his ears to acknowledge the sound of something. It is purely a mechanical process. While in listening, one not only hears but also understands from the point of view of the speaker what the speaker is trying to say. Classification of communication. Communication can be broadly classified as verbal and non-verbal. Verbal communication, which makes use of words, is classified as verbal communication. Written communication, also taken to be a part of verbal communication. This is so because words are used in written communication also. Non-verbal. As opposed to this, in non-verbal communication, no words are used, neither written nor spoken, but only gestures, expressions, etc. are used. Verbal communication can be either oral or written. Oral communication. This communication is the most commonly used form of communication. It provides a personalized touch. It provides for two-way flow of information. Written communication. Written communication is desirable when a word of the communication is to be maintained, when the communication is formal or legal. When the communication is lengthy, in this form of communication, there are less chances of missing out a point. Non-verbal communication. Nearly 90% of all communication is non-verbal. It is through facial expressions, eye contact, postures, and gestures. Artifacts like textile creations, paintings, various crafts, etc.